Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for the 6th to the 12th of April 2020. I hope you are all safe, staying safe and staying sane. This is a general reading and may not resonate with all, but I hope you can get something from it. We'll get straight into it. Okay, so the overall energy for this week is healing and a second chance, the Ten of Swords. So a difficult situation is coming to an end and there is a new beginning. So this is really that moving on from anything that has been holding you or keeping, you down, making you feel down, has been hard work, or has been quite, it might have been quite a stressful time for you at the moment, but this is coming to an end, which is fantastic. What's crossing that is the new career move. So yay. So the Ace of Pentacles. So this is great. This is new resources coming in. This is new money coming in. If if you haven't been able to do stuff because you haven't had the resources to do it, this is saying that that's going to come in. So maybe part of that hard time is that there has been a financial burden on you. Maybe from what's been going on with the virus, is that you've made that it may have impacted you and your loved ones financially. But this is saying that that will be coming to an end and things will become better. And it's definitely about money. So you've been thinking, how am I going to juggle all this? You've been trying, where do we put our resources? We only have a limited supply. So that really is making those wise decisions with your money. This is your mindset. So your mind's in the right place. And even though that's quite stressful, that, that's, you've been sort of, stepping up as far as that goes. And the basis of the reading is a status surge, so the Ace of Swords. So yes, you will be able to ask for what you want and be able to communicate how that's going to work and how it's going, that's a very powerful energy there. And, you will, be able to say that we don't need this at the moment, we need this and this and this. So the communication is going to be very high, very open, and you're going to be able to get your point across. And in the past, there is the Sun, so there was, people have, come together. There's camaraderie, there's affection, there is, so you have been doing well as far as keeping, that happy energy going, that, that sort of, getting everyone together and really sharing the love. So that's awesome. Immediate future, it's saying there, the Nine of Wands, that you need to pause and observe. So the Nine of Wands is really about, you've gone through a hard time, you've used up a lot of energy, you're not sure if you've got enough to keep going on. Sometimes you feel like you actually don't, and you may think, well, I just want to, sleep a while or whatever. But this is saying that don't give up. Don't give up faith on yourself and on the courage and the resources that are around you. That even though that there has been the Nine of Wands, there is that excuse me, that 10th wand, or that one that's left, that gives you that energy, that gives you that oomph, so you can step into that new beginning. And this is you because you've had experience in these dealings before, because you have been able to, look after what you needed to look after. Six of Wands is about victory, and this one's saying wisdom of experience. So you're able to conquer this moment in this situation or whatever's happening at the moment in your life, because you have done it before. You've got what it takes to do it. So that's really awesome. Your energy is very high. It's, the Emperor. You are, this is how you fit into the situation, is, you have the stamina, you have the will, and you're quite good at sort of, guiding or being, sort of not, being sort of like really sort of creating that leadership, that energy that's needed in order to have things working out the way they should. And, so you've got masculine influence and power. So, yeah, a very, very influential time that you're going through, and you're able to do that, and you you can wave your wand around, and you've got the crown and you're not afraid to use it. So what you're hoping is that this conflict's going to be over, and that you will have the courage to get through it, that you will be able to sort of, you know, see beyond the hard times and that, and see, you know, that what's coming up ahead of you has a different energy to it. And the outcome is the Nine of Swords. So once again we have a 9, so we are coming out of that conflict. We're coming out of the stress and the anxiety. You are coming to the end of it, Taurus. So that's such a, you know, if you keep nothing else from this, keep that in mind, that this is ending, that you are coming out of it. The 9, you're so close to that 10 or that 1, you know, the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. So just hold in there, you know, give yourself a hug if you have to internally in there, and just say, yeah, we're on our way, we've done it, we've got through it, and be proud of what you've achieved. I'm going to pull some cards to clarify. I'm going to pull one for each is on the table. This is just to, you know, maybe give us some more information, or to let us know that we are seeing these cards correctly. I'm feeling an energy, Taurus, of I just want to go yay, and yeah, that's really cool. So you know, that's the energy that's coming through. It's like there is victory, there is success. There's like, yay, we got there, we got there, we got there. Yes, you've got the Ace of Pentacles again. So, you know, and that's on in your overall energy. So you will be, yeah, there's going to be money coming in. There's going to be resources coming in. You know, that struggle is going to be over. And what's crossing you is the 8 of Swords. So if it was that way around, it would mean that you're still trapped. But because it's in reverse and that, you know, you're getting guidance from above, you are no longer trapped. You are moving out of that. That's beautiful. Wow. That is such a cool, lot of cards there. And here we have your mindset. So you need to get away from the mindset of looking at all the battered stuff, everything that's gone past, that's gone behind you, that has really been quite stressful. You know, just let it go. There, you know, there are cups over down the end here that are still intact, that still have the ability to you know, and as you can see, she's looking at those, because that's where your focus needs to be. You've got the star, you know, the wishing star there, so you know your wishes will come true. You've just got to remain strong in your thoughts. And the basis of it, so this was the King of Wands, so that, and this is in reverse. So you know, it's time, you know, it's time to really start to pull on any sort of you know, of what you have within you, to be able to sort of get things moving along. You know, you haven't quite got to this point, you know, but because it's still a king, you are very close to sort of making things really take off and really happen. You know, and as we had the status surge, where you're able to sort of ask for what you want, you can also manifest what you want. And in your past cards, here we have the 9 of Swords again. And with this one, you are actually getting up from that, and you are moving out of that. So as we know from the cards that we read before, you are moving away from this. This is no longer serving you. You're looking out the window and you're seeing a better horizon there. And for your immediate future, here once again, we have that looking at what's been spilt. Looking at, you know, if you're focusing too much on these, then you're going to miss these at the back. You can also see there's a bridge over, and you could say like a bridge over troubled waters. So there is that. If you only were to take up these 2 cups and turn and go across that bridge, you are onto a different path. So very much, you know, it said pause and observe. So yeah, spend a little bit of time looking at what's happened, but don't dwell on it. Don't let it take up all your energy. You want to conserve your energy, because you've got some, you know, you've got some work to do there. You've got some great experiences coming up. You've got the resources to do it all. So you are going to be busy. Right, so this is you. And this is the Ace of Cups. And because it's you know, the other way round, then we're seeing that, you know, maybe you've been sort of trying to keep up, you know, like trying to keep a brave face, trying to sort of say, oh no, it's okay, we can get through it, we can get through it, and that you have, you know, sort of, things have darkened a bit, things have been, it's been a lot harder to sort of see the positives and things like that. But bearing in mind that this is all going behind you, because she's facing away from it, this is that time to really start and to bring in other people and to sort of, you know, get that collective energy going, that you're going to you know, bring through those past experiences to help you. And here you are, and this is you, so you had the Emperor card, you've got this is that wish fulfillment, so you have the opportunity to pick which one, and each one will have a different experience, you know, but here he is really confused about what he's wanting, and this, because yours came up this way, you are going to get direction, Spirit's going to help you out, you're going to be able to see things in a much clearer way, so don't be worried about that, Taurus. And your hopes and fears, and your hope is that you can really start to get that money in, and that you can get enough resources to look after the village, which could just be your family, could just be you even. But it's all about having enough, you know, and sort of looking down and seeing what is needed, you know, and wanting to sort of have enough for everybody. So that's your hope and your fear as well. So, and the outcome is yay. So we are moving away. This is very much, you know, in the moving out of that anxiety and stress that you had of the other card. Now, if you see here, there is that bewilderment and confusion and sort of, you know, and wanting to get away. But here you're really, truly, you're going out of the picture. You're off. You're out. You know, you are wanting to sort of, you know, that victory you are wanting to get hold of, and you know, you're definitely on the way to doing that. Let go of the stress and anxiety and worry, Taurus. You will, there is, you know, good things ahead. Yeah. I know it gets hard, you think, what the heck? But, yeah, you're definitely coming out of, you know, coming into calmer waters. Okay, so we're going to pull 3 oracle cards. Spirit animal. What spirit animal is going to be with you this week? And the last card. Okay. Alright, so here we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yes. See? You're on your way. You are. Look at that. Look how powerful that is. It's like, yes, bring it on, you know. Wow. So such a high energy card. So it's so beautiful. And you are birthing that new age for you, Taurus. That's awesome. That's definitely a great card. And there you have the owl spirit. And it says you see clearly now. And we talked about that before. It is really sort of like, you know, chopping away things, seeing what you want, asking for what you want, you know, just, and taking that time out to sort of see what's been going on and where you can, to ease up on yourself. So you've got the owl spirit with you. So the owl will come with you this week and allow you to see a lot more clearly than you may have in the past. And the last card, yay, positive change. There we go. Oh, yes, from the beginning of the reading to the end of the reading, we've got the same theme going on. Positive, positive, positive. You're coming out of dark waters, Taurus. You really, you know, celebrate this new step forward this week. And, yeah, so all the best. Keep safe. As I said, keep sane. And look after yourself. and we'll talk to you next time.